All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do. Just like that.
Who got ball?
See to us. Get the next one.
Next time, man. Next time.
Hey, what you working on? All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're gonna do. Feeling okay there, DJ? The way you're playing.
Next time, man. Next time.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Next time, man. Next time.
Every sport is fake, except wrestling, which is 100% real.
Wow. You know I'm a basketball player, right, bro?
Yep. Fake. Andre the Giant is an alien.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yo, what's up, man? All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're gonna do. Just like that.
Get it, come get it.
Get your head in the game, DJ. Hey, he can ball, huh? Practice how you play, guys. Come on.
Hey, hit me up.
Always have some sort of shack project going on. You never take a break. So is there anything that you're excited about right now that you're working on?
Well, thinking about getting a master's in law or going to law school. I've been thinking about that for a while. And I'm the type that I do crazy things for certain reasons.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, everybody. We're live, the home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center. We welcome you to Noche Enabia here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. You look at Memphis, a dismal season right now, only 2 teams below them in the Western Conference.
Yeah, and mentally, they're a team right now that's a little bit dysfunctional. And there's a visible tightness in terms of how they play and little flow right now to the game. They just haven't been able to sustain any periods of consistency.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys.
You're right, David. Thank you so much. Shocking that every team passed on him during the draft. A lot of GMs shaking their head right now. And every veteran goes through a period, Chris, where they are benched for rest, especially this late in the season. Did you ever go through that? And is it something that's easy to accept?
Looking back, I would not have mind being benched for rest. It wasn't that popular when I played. You had to even go hard in practices.
Right.
I think now teams understand how to handle that, and I think the schedule change may make it so that a lot of players won't have to have rest during the season. But you want to be in a position where you're not fighting for a playoff spot, because if you're fighting for a playoff spot or position, then rest is the last thing on your mind, because we always used to say, hey, you can rest all you want after you lose in the playoffs. So you have to balance your rest with expectation.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Conley out there with Selden. Then there's Tyreek Evans. Then there's Davis. And it's Gasol. And at the 5, down low. Here's Payne, up and in on the layup.
Hits the moving target with the lead pass. He made it look so easy.
For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against Boston.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
Now here's Evans. Last game he had 13. That one goes. Count it.
And how about the efficiency Evans has shown in the paint? Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
Here's Jordan. In the game against Boston, very impressive. So at Chicago now, Markkanen dishes to Payne. Clock at 6. That shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And you could say they probably were in control for 3 quarters of that game, but in that 4th quarter, man, they just fell apart.
Just around a minute and a half into the 1st quarter. Here's Gasol, and that's off the glass and in. Gasol's got his first 2 points of the night.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Selden kicks to Gasol. And stolen by Payne. Markkanen passes to Payne. Outside Jordan. Back to Payne. Outside Jordan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 5 on the clock. Yep, that one goes in there. DJ's got his first points of the game.
Even when you get a hand up, DJ finds a way to score. What concentration. He is too tough to stop in the paint.
Gasol a screen. Conley kicks to Evans. Gasol with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against San Antonio. Outside Conley. No good on the triple. The Bulls leading by 3. It's stolen by Davis. The shot by Evans, nobody around. And too long on the shot.
I'm sure he'd say to himself, no excuse for missing that shot, even when it's such a clean look.
Here's DJ. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
But you can't let DJ get comfortable down on the block. He's superb at reading the defense and cashing in deep inside.
Evans dishes to Gasol. Selden passes to Gasol. Memphis the rebound. Conley kicks to Evans. That doesn't go either for Evans. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. DJ dishes to Valentine. Back to Jordan. Out to the right wing. Here's Mirotic. And it's off from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 5.
And you think about it, for so long, the Grizzlies were kind of the throwback team. I mean, they had the 2 bangers in the front court, and they really rejected that whole pace and space movement. But finally, they've come around, retooling their lineups to get more shooting on the floor.
Here's DJ. The feed to Mirotic. Off target from three-point range.
He hasn't been his best this quarter.
Evans with it. Now guarded by Mirotic. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Markkanen. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Markkanen is skilled at drawing fouls once he establishes position. Uses that height to get the defense to commit.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And the first one drops. Chris, we all know you were a big Pistons fan growing up, and of course that means that you had plenty of chances to root against the Chicago Bulls. When you go back and you think about when you were young, was there one Bulls player that you loved to hate, so to speak?
You know, a little secret, I always cheered for Detroit, but I never hated the Bulls. Isaiah and Jordan were my favorite players. That's a little bit of a cop-out along with Magic, Bird, Dominique. But no. I really loved Artis Gilmore as well coming before. But no, I really can't say I had a player on the Bulls that I didn't really like.
And Mike Conley Jr., you know, you talk about being bred for success. Remember, his dad was a gold medalist in the triple jump. And you can just see that athleticism in his game. Super quick and elusive out on the floor.
When you're open, DJ will find you. A team-first guy who plays well within the offense.
Here's Parsons, and Mirotic sends it back. Outside Jordan. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Marc Gasol.
But when DJ is on the attack, watch out. Sometimes all you can do is whack him and hope he misses it. Terrific speed.
And with Conley's athleticism and his handle, tough to keep him out of the lane.
And if you go under on that pick, he can hurt you from deep. This guy really the complete package, arguably the most underrated point guard in our league.
And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist from Mirotic.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside Conley. Selden kicks to Gasol. From the wing, 2 points. That one goes.
And through the years, he's become very confident in that shot. Gasol's almost better from mid-range than he is in tight. That's a great weapon for a 7-footer to have.
Now here's Payne. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. Mirotic, a screen on Parsons. Shot clock at 6. Payne passes to Jordan. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Conley kicks to Evans. Gasol setting the pick for Evans. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Payne grabs the board.
A frustrating start to this quarter for him.
Here's DJ. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Payne kicks to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Mirotic gets the bucket.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis, and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
And, of course, this is a new season. Both teams have added new wrinkles. We'll see which one has made more progress.
Wayne Wade's checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for Cameron Payne. Gasol a screen on its way from McDermott for two. They get the rebound.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Dishes it to Gasol. Looking to end the run. The shot off that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Wade passes to Mirotic. Outside Jordan. He feeds it to LaVine. Misses the three. The Grizzlies shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. The shot by Harrison, no good.
I'm sure he thought that was good when it left his fingertips. Matter of fact, I know he did.
Outside Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Right off the opening tip, they've been relentless. And this style of play can be hard to come back against.
And here are the Grizzlies now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 10. LaVine dishes to Jordan. And Mirotic kicks to Jordan. Good D by Gasol.
That's a great job to converge on him inside and prevent that easy look.
Inside, Harrison. It's good, the assist that time for Menace.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Bulls leading by 11. Wade kicks to DJ. To the wing right side. Shoots it. Count that as his fourth basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
Harrison kicks to McDermott. The dish to Ennis. The pass to Harrison. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And that one's good, Harrison. Harrison's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, simple screen, but there was a defensive mix-up that left the man wide open.
Wade passes to DJ. And Mirotic has it in the corner. McDermott, no one around him. Gasol kicks to McDermott. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the three-point attempt by Nikola Mirotic. Harrison passes to Gasol. He dishes it to McDermott. Back to Gasol. Shoots over Markkanen. No good from Gasol.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Markkanen can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 11.
Well, when the Bulls hired Fred Hoiberg, they wanted him to revamp the offense. Hasn't exactly gone to plan as the Bulls have struggled on the offense under Hoiberg. However, the team has stayed competitive.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Bobby Portis comes in for Mirotic, and Wells is subbed in for DJ. And Memphis also. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Mirotic is checked in for Markkanen. Denzel Valentine comes in for Dwayne Wade. Jordan, he's checked in for Wells. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Levine. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Tyreek Evans. Marc Gasol is out there with Davis. And it's Conley. And it's Selden in at the 2 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Celtics was superb. He ended with 31 points and seemed to be playing in slow motion with a huge number of assists. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while. And you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
Yeah, he was special. But the biggest challenge for him tonight is that the defense will be ready for him. They saw what he did in the last game, just like the rest of us.
Back to Payne. Feeds to DJ. Here's Mirotic. The Grizzlies pull it in.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
Conley gets the bucket.
He played a very solid first quarter, and now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
Chicago leading by 10. Payne kicks to Valentine. Here's DJ. He's got 10. Pass to Mirotic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists now in the game.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Davis with a screen on Jordan. Evans attacking over Jordan.
DJ is solid at knowing when to leap up for the block shots. Got to be careful when shooting when he's around.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Back to Portis. Gasol with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break for the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
And here is DJ. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. And there's Mirotic on the assist by DJ. Mirotic has got 9 points in the quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Conley dishes to Davis. Here's the screen. Outside Conley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Valentine. Covered by Evans. Outside Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Look at the show of force from DJ, demonstrating what an awesome athlete he is on these dunks.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's Gasol missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now Jordan, 12 points for him. Fast break Memphis. Conley's running. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
Now here's DJ. In the corner, Valentine with it. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Selden. Pass to Conley. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Passes to Selden. Back to Gasol. Out to Conley. Grizzlies with a fresh shot clock. To the inside. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Valentine. Finished off the break. Valentine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
Outside Conley. Baseline jumper, and Gasol gets it to go. He's got 10.
It's his shooting that's kept them out of an even deeper hole. The Bulls have been very active in revamping this roster. A lot of trades and player movement. They were worried of becoming a treadmill team.
Now here's Jordan, guarded closer. 4 on the shot clock. Mirotic gets the bucket. Mirotic has got 22.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
With some lackluster finishes to their season the last couple years, that worry of finishing poorly isn't going away for Bulls fans. But luckily, the Bulls have a history, Chris, of shaking things up.
It's never easy to make that choice. The front office has been proactive in shaking things up. Not easy, but they're committed to change right now.
Jordan with it. He's got 12. Three-pointer. And Davis pulls it down. And stolen by Valentine. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And they double up Jordan. In the corner, Valentine with it. Back to Jordan. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. And the dunk by Jordan.
DJ is tenacious on the drive, exceptional at getting speed behind him and soaring for the slam.
24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Jordan against Evans. Good-looking screen by Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Conley. And so it's Chicago, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Fast start with this game. Are you happy with how you've moved the ball around and gotten it to your teammates?
Thanks, DA. Yeah, I'm really happy with how we're moving the ball and filling the lanes. And, you know, right now we're on the same wavelength, and as soon as a chance to dive to the hoop opens up, we're going to find that cutter. Not only does it make for good basketball, but it also makes it fun.
Everybody wants to touch the ball. It's a truism at every level of basketball. Thanks. Guys?
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You know, Mirotic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
They've got Markkanen, Payne out there with DJ. Then there's Valentine. And it's Mirotic in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. And it's Conley penetrating, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Chris, during your career, you always had incredible footwork in the post. Who are some of the bigs that impress you with their footwork today?
Oh, wow. I think you have to look down in New Orleans. I mean, they have 2 great examples in Cousins and Davis, 2 guys that can dance with the best of them. You look at Minnesota and that young fella Cat there, the way that he plays and moves his feet and how he handles it in the post, you have to love it. But I love where the big men are today because they have great footwork. They have the skill set of the small guys and still use their size, but those 3 come to mind right now.
It's not a lost art either. I think guys realize that their footwork is sometimes their ticket to a good career.
They're better, and if not, they need to open the basketball history books and look at guys like Akeem Olajuwon and Kevin McHale, 2 of the best ever with footwork, and that's why, you know, it's fun growing up playing other sports because it prepares.
Oh, wow.
look out.
That's a beautiful jam.
And Evans there showing the ability to elevate. When you let him get near the bucket, he has the ability to hurt your feelings.
Here's DJ, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the Grizzlies enjoying the longest stretch of sustained success in franchise history, break 7 consecutive seasons making the postseason.
And this group has gotten as far as the Western Conference Finals, and a lot to be said for that consistency, but of course everyone's in this for the rings. Interesting to see where they go from here to turn the corner into a true contender.
Oh, they can't miss their 3rd make in a row to begin the half.
Payne kicks to Jordan. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. And Mirotic has it in the corner. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Conley kicks to Davis. Gasol a screen. There's the pick. From deep, Evans. They get it back. Conley, the pass to Evans. Evans can't get that one to fall.
Well, his stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to him.
And they double up Jordan. Stolen by Evans. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Evans leading the charge.
Another miss, and you have to wonder if this just isn't his night.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, David Fizdale was one of the most respected assistant coaches in the league before he took over in Memphis last season. He spent 8 seasons in Miami, where LeBron James played for him. And LeBron said he has every quality that would fit a head coach. He's confident in his ability, a great learner, a great communicator. So it was great to see him get the nod, and he's proven so far why he's capable of the job. Kevin?
And an endorsement from LeBron is never a bad thing, D.A. Thanks so much. And Mirotic, a player who hasn't made quite the jump in development that Chris, I think his team was open for.
Yeah, Mirotic fans might have their expectations dampened a bit, but he's still a good player. He has one of the best pump fakes in the game because his shot is so good, but no idea how defenders keep falling for his pump fake. I mean, he uses it all the time.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Denzel Valentine, and Levine subbed in for Cameron Payne. Here's Wade. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Wade's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they've dominated.
Gasol dishes to Conley. Shot to stop the run, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Conley's got 14.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And Mirotic has it in the corner. And the Bulls, another 3.
Well, Mirotic is known as a pure scorer. When he gets to his spots, he's incredibly efficient.
Conley kicks to Gasol. The shot that time, not on target. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success. And you look at all the accomplishments, all the great moments from Wade's career. No doubt he is going.
Into the Bulls, shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And it's shocking when you look at the numbers that Wade has had over the years. He never won an MVP award. Certainly, Greg played like an MVP in some of his seasons.
But the rest of the accolades are there for D. Wade. All the trips to the All-Star game, the first team, all defense, the all NBA teams. But most important to him and his legacy are the 3 NBA titles.
Harrison kicks to Parsons. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Davis, the pass to Parsons. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Chicago leading by 23. Outside Jordan. Out left to the wing. Payne kicks to Jordan. Back to Payne. The tray. Parsons with the rebound. Memphis has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. No good from Selden.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Portis, the pass to DJ. McDermott with the steal. Here's Selden. He's got 11. And Chris, as your career progressed, your free throw shooting percentage jumped up about 20 points higher than when you started. That's not the case for a lot of players. Just how hard is it for a big man to improve their free throw shooting throughout their career?
Okay, that's probably one of the things I'm proudest of is that I have a record for going from worst to that best improvement, and I worked out hard. I had a shooting coach, Buzz. We worked out every summer. I would take him everywhere with me, Kev. I mean,
really?
I would take this guy to the club, to church, to a restaurant, to he'd have to wait outside the bathroom. Everywhere I went that summer, I wanted him, with me because you have to focus and concentrate on it. You think about it, you have to change not only your mental habits, your repetition, but your thought process. So step 1 is figuring out that shot. Step 2 is how many repetitions. Step 3 is can you get that in game time atmosphere, and you really can't unless you punish yourself in the summer with running. So if you have to do a suicide every one you miss, or it just was just so much work and intensity on it because you have to build up so much trust, because the reason why guys shoot bad free throws, they don't trust it. They shoot a different way every time. And it was fun becoming better at that, but that's probably one of the toughest things I've ever done was get better at shooting free throws because of the concentration and the time allowed it to try to improve.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
There's the pass to Harrison. Here's Selden. 12 points for him. Clock at 6. Parsons with it. Now guarded by Mirotic. Shot from free throw range. It doesn't go for him. Jordan with some nice D.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Davis sets a screen. Harrison kicks to Parsons. And the miss by Parsons. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Chicago leading by 22. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Chandler Parsons out there with Davis. Then it's McDermott, and it's Harrison in at the point. DJ kicks to Valentine. Back to Jordan. 4 on the clock. And Davis sends it back. Here's Harrison. He kicks to McDermott. And there's the feed to Parsons. Here's Selden. Pass to Harrison. McDermott dishes to Parsons. Nailed from three-point land. Parsons got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Grizzlies. Payne passes to DJ. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Kicks to Mirotic. Takes it from 10. Payne can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Selden. Payne grabs the board. Payne's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Dishes to Jordan. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
Oh, you see
Give it up for DJ. Plays with such ferocity, especially when he's going up to ram it home.
And for Memphis, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Harrison kicks to Selden. And here's McDermott. Parsons dishes to McDermott. Davis sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McDermott, the open look, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Now, here's DJ. Tight defense on him. To the left wing. Valentine kicks to Payne. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Right wing. Davis setting the pick for McDermott. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Chris, you've been working as an analyst now for quite some time. Do you feel that how you view and enjoy the game has changed as you've transitioned from being a player on the floor to the booth?
You know what? I've learned a lot, and I've learned to look at the game a different way, but I look at the game the same way. I think the onus is on the player to execute what the coach and the GM puts out there for you to do, for you not to become a one-dimensional player, for you to improve in the summertime. That's the only time you can improve. And when you don't come back and you don't improve, it's obvious that you have the same glaring weaknesses that you had the year before. Even if you're not on a team that can compete for a championship, you want to make sure that you compete for a championship, that you compete for an all-star, that you compete to have your name out there. And so a lot of times we'll watch some of those teams, and I love seeing if they compete or if they laid it down early in the season. So, no, I would say that really what gives me an advantage is that the way that I looked at the game, and hopefully, you know, that gives me a unique perspective when I'm out there trying to talk to other basketball heads like myself.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Selden, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. The Bulls leading by 16. Payne passes to Jordan. He feeds it to Mirotic. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. And the foul called on DJ. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Evans comes in for McDermott. And it's Conley in for Harrison. Chicago on defense. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Outside Conley. Now here's Evans. He's covered closely. Can't hit that one.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Payne kicks to Mirotic. The drive by Jordan. Markkanen dishes to Jordan. Payne gets a wide open look. And again, Chicago, no good.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
And it's Evans missing.
Hard to tell if he's just lacking energy in the second half, but it does not look like he's himself out there.
Mirotic against Gasol. In the corner, Valentine with it. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Bulls lead by 19.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters, though.
And Mirotic kicks to Valentine. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Selden. The dish to Conley. Parsons, right side. 6 to shoot. Evans kicks to Gasol. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. 16 points for Marc Gasol.
Always like seeing Evans share the basketball. A capable passer who knows how to get his guys going.
To the wing right side, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
And Mirotic has it in the corner. They grab their own miss. Markkanen, he's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
Conley with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. The Bulls leading by 19. The drive by Jordan. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Oh, DJ is used to getting knocked around while shooting. Remarkable composure. Still finds a way to sink that shot.
And Chris, you played during an era against a team that many consider the greatest of all time, that 96 Chicago Bulls team with Jordan and Pippen and a great roster. Just thinking back to that team during that second three-peat, what was it like when you were going up against that Bulls team?
It's so tough to play against that team. Jordan is arguably the best player that's ever laced them up. And Pippen was so tough offensively and rebounding. Rodman as well on the boards. And then you had guys in a system that was, just really too much. It's hard to say. Of course, in my opinion, having played against them, they're the best team of all time. But Bill Russell once told me, ghosts can't play, so don't get caught up in comparing eras that you really can't prove it. So, yeah, of course they're the best of all time to me, but it's fun watching these young kids play today.
Shoots from 14, and Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got 6 here in this quarter.
And when he squares up, his height makes him a tough assignment.
Yeah, even when you get a hand up, it's hard to really affect his shot.
Over to the wing. Here's Mirotic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. 39 points for Nikola Mirotic.
He continues to be their go-to guy. If they close this game out, his stamp will be all over this win.
Davis sets a screen. Conley, the pass to Selden. Back to Conley. Davis kicks to Selden. And it's Conley penetrating. And it's DJ with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Valentine dishes to DJ. Jacks up a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Selden. Inside. And that one's good by Davis.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
The Bulls leading by 20. Feeds it to Jordan. Back to Payne. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Look at the unselfishness of DJ right there. Always willing to give up the ball when one of his guys has a great look at the rim.
They set the pick. Gasol kicks to Conley. Chris, bench celebrations can be seen as showing up the other team. Is there a balance in your mind of how players can celebrate without maybe rubbing it in the other team's face?
I mean, this isn't baseball. If basketball was baseball, if we hit a home run, then we could trot, turn around, spin. We don't, you have respect for your players by how hard you play against them, by preparing for them, by, not playing dirty. But basketball, no. No, the culture is in the parks. The culture is with guys that play, and the bench should have as much fun. I love watching the benches go crazy. Think of how hard those guys on the bench work all season long and may never get in. What's wrong with being hyped for your teammates? No, I don't think it should be turned. I love it. Actually, I think some of these benches need to turn it up even more. Hopefully, we get a better show on the bench.
Passes it to Selden. Back to Evans. Here's the 3. Good on the triple.
Well, it looked as if he would never find his game after that awful. first half start, but he is really hitting his stride in the second.
Outside Jordan. Second shot opportunity. Basket is good, and they'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependable.
And continuity is one thing that lends itself to winning. You see that in Memphis, that their key players in Gasol and Conley, these guys are all getting it done.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And the challenge for the Grizzlies has been finding that fourth or fifth star caliber player, Greg, to push them over the top.
And they've needed a two-way terror on the wing for the longest time here. None of their draft picks or free agent signings have really broken through. And that's what it's going to take if they want to break through in the West.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Nikola Mirotic.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Conley kicks to Gasol. He dishes it to Evans. Back to Gasol. Stolen by Markkanen. Outside Jordan. Markkanen passes to Jordan. Tries again. Valentine kicks to Payne. Bulls moving the ball around. Valentine dishes to Jordan. In the corner, Valentine with it. Just 5 on the clock. EJ passes to Valentine. Drops in the tray. Valentine's got 6 here in this quarter.
The D with some heavy feet out there. I mean, too slow to rotate. Nobody communicating. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Right side, Conley. Beyond the arc. Memphis the rebound. The Bulls leading by 23.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Nikola Mirotic.
Just the scoring alone. I mean, it's a fantastic game for him. He was just going over, around, through the defense, all day long.
The drive by Jordan. Yes! And the foul. Davis. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. So both teams making some changes here. Jordan no good on the free throw.
And when DJ isn't grooving off the court to his tunes, he's locked in on the floor. A special player with a fantastic skills.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
And Holiday kicks to Mirotic. There's the pass to Zipser. Here's DJ, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
Here's Harrison. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
What's up, Brian? Said you have something for me?
I do indeed. Here you go.
Nice, man.
Hashtag cats. Hashtag hilarious. Hashtag why do they hate cucumbers?
Spinelli?
Mr. DJ.
DJ, I think I speak on behalf of the entire Under Armour team when I say we always believed in your talents. Obviously, that's why we're involved with you. But I don't think anyone here expected you to blow up like you have been.
I believe I did.
Let's make that money.
So, look, I know it wasn't long ago we agreed to our previous deal, but at the rate you're going, it's very possible we want to get you into your own shoe relatively soon.
My own shoe?
Yeah, your very own Under Armour shoe. This is big for us, and big for you.
Yeah! Yeah!
Do you need a minute?
Excuse me, sorry. No, I do. I do not. Sorry.
Would it be possible for me to get, like, my jersey number on the corner of the shoe and
Sure.
everything? Yeah! The DJ 1s and 2s. I can see it now.
We can discuss the name later. This is a huge deal we're talking about here. We take out a major ad campaign.
Hold up. Wait, no. I get my own commercial?
If you keep balling out like you have been,
Yo, we
yeah.
gonna be on TV? Mama, we made it, yo! Woo!
We'd film a commercial, cut for the web, and for television. Billboards, print ads, your face will be everywhere. Right in your backyard, even. We take out a Foot Locker tie-in spot, and we put you on a new deal. That is, if you agree, of course.
Hey, look, you know, he handles everything.
Oh, and your per-game compensation would go up by a whole lot. Like, a whole lot. We're talking huge money here. It would be worth more than your current NBA contract.
Yes!
Sorry, he gets really excited.
Freaking right I do!
Yo, we on cloud 9, yo! We about to be swimming in that money!
Hey, we are too. Look, it's not definite yet. We just want to let you know how much we appreciate what you're doing.
Yo,
just keep doing it, and we'll talk again soon.
Yo, girl, we appreciate you! The feeling is mutual!
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're gonna do. Money, DJ. Got average covered for sure. I want to see more next time.
Next time, man.
We're on
Next time.
fire, DJ.
All right, everybody, listen up. Great effort last night from everybody. Let's keep that energy up, and we can do great things. Let's get to work. We gotta do a better job at getting the ball out in transition. We're leaving easy points on the table. But today we're gonna work on getting easier buckets in transition.
Just like that.
Good work, team. Let's get one more drill in.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, push. Hey, he can ball.
DJ. Let's get some shots up. Here's what we're gonna do. That's what I want to see. On to the next one.
Hey, hit me up.
Again, killing it, DJ. All right, DJ, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's go. Again. Should I get the G-League on the phone? Money, DJ. Keep the flow going. Let's go.
See you later.
You ever seen The Hunger Games?
No, but I read all the books.
Good. The Blu-ray copy has a mind control beam embedded in the picture. Pretty sure it got me.
Sorry to hear that, Derek. Thanks for the juice, bro.
Hey, good to see you.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man.
Again. Buckets. One more.
C to a C minus today, DJ. Let it be. Great game, DJ.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Hey, my man.
Cool me down, man. Cool me down.
MVP. MVP. Great win last night.
Hey, you know, I feel so good today, I might even sit in Jules' chair.
Oh,
what you working with,
Jules? Look at him. Look a little weird over there, but hey, since you won, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Woo.
You ever win something, Doc?
Oh, of course.
What you win?
A baby.
A baby?
A baby?
Yeah. Baby.
When?
When I won the Mega Baby Sweepstakes.
You went to the Mega Baby Sweepstakes.
It's a lottery. You never heard of the Mega Baby lottery before?
No.
It's a scratch off. You hit one number, you get a little baby. You hit 3, you get a big baby. I want a big baby.
You got a big baby?
Want a big baby.
I never seen you with no baby.
Yeah.
Oh, it's outside. It's outside. Look at it. When you go outside.
Yeah.
I'm good today, guys. Thanks.
All right, be easy, DJ.
See you later, young sport.